The US Trade Court ruling that most of Donald Trump's global tariffs are illegal, agreeing that he wrongfully invoked emergency laws to justify the levies. Let's get more from Bloomberg senior editor Bill Faries. Good morning, Bill. How far-reaching is this order by the Trade Court? How much legal back and forth can we expect in the coming days? Because it's relief in markets right now, but surely there's only going to be more uncertainty from all of the legal back and forth.
Well, I think you nailed it there earlier when you said it is a body blow to President Trump's efforts to impose a lot of these tariffs kind of across the board. What we heard from this trade court and from the plaintiffs who brought it, which included both Democratic-led states, but also a conservative legal center and small business owners, their argument was, listen, fentanyl trafficking might be a problem, trade deficits might be a problem, but they are not a national emergency that allows the administration to slap across-the-board tariffs on countries, including that 10% kind of baseline tariff we've seen. So we know that the Justice Department has already indicated that it plans to file an appeal. That appeal process will play out in the coming days, presumably. This could end up at the Supreme Court. We don't know how that will, eventually end. I think what you can be clear about is we're seeing a positive market reaction today. I think it means there's just going to be a lot of turmoil in the days ahead as this sorts itself out, as the various court levels weigh in, and ultimately as we probably get a Supreme Court decision on whether the president actually has these powers.
Well, Bill, this is perhaps just the recent biggest legal setback for President Trump, but he was also frustrated at what Wall Street's calling the taco trade, the Trump always chickens out trade. Just talk us about his reaction to that.
Yeah, he was asked about this so-called taco trade. I mean, another way we might talk about it is just buy the dip, right? And the idea is that when Trump announces these really elevated tariffs or trade measures against other countries and the market reacts and crashes a bit, that if you go in, you're eventually going to benefit because President Trump almost inevitably lowers the tariff level or reels in some of those things. President Trump very frustrated when he was asked about that taco trade, saying it was a very nasty question, criticizing fake news. But it is something when you look at the most recent 50% tariff threat against the EU that I think took place on Friday. By Monday in the U.S. or Tuesday in the U.S., that was already dialed back or at least postponed. So there is some feeling that that there's a lot of this volatility can be a chance for market actors to jump in on the price swings very quickly.